To begin, let's clarify the different forms of karma. You've mentioned prarabdha and sanchita karma. Could you explain how these function in shaping an individual's life?
Certainly. Karma can be likened to a bank account. Sanchita is the total accumulated karma from all past actions. Think of it as your total savings. Prarabdha is the specific portion allotted for this lifetime, like a fixed monthly allowance. Prarabdha determines the major events and experiences you'll face.
That's a helpful analogy. If someone accelerates their spiritual journey, perhaps through intense practices, what happens to their prarabdha karma? Does it deplete faster? And if so, what are the consequences?
Excellent question. When spiritual processes are put in fast forward, prarabdha can indeed be exhausted rapidly. Imagine compressing years of emotional challenges into a few months. It's intense but short-lived. This can create a vacuum, making the person feel their life purpose is complete, which can be destabilizing unless managed carefully.
So just as a sudden influx of experiences can be overwhelming, are there safeguards in spiritual systems to help people process rapid karmic resolution safely?
Absolutely. Traditional systems introduce intentional obstacles or buffers to prevent premature exit from life. These ensure that even if prarabdha is burned quickly, the life force remains anchored, allowing for further growth and integration.
Transitioning from the mechanics of karma, let's discuss the effects of accelerated spiritual practices. What are the tangible benefits and potential pitfalls of putting one's spiritual evolution into fast forward?
When spiritual growth is hastened, suffering that's usually spread over decades can surface in weeks or months. For instance, someone might process years of grief in a single intense period. The upside is rapid liberation from long-standing burdens, but the downside is it can feel overwhelming, like trying to drink from a fire hose.
That's a vivid image. Does everyone experience this acceleration in the same way, or does it depend on their karmic makeup and readiness?
It varies greatly. Each individual's karmic structure is unique, so the speed and intensity of transformation differ. Someone with lighter karmic loads may breeze through, while others with deeper imprints face greater turbulence. Readiness and support systems are key.
Given these challenges, why might someone choose such an intense path over gradual progress?
Some are driven by an intense longing for transformation. Think of it like choosing a surgical procedure over long-term medication. The result is swift and profound, but it's not for everyone. A nurturing environment is essential to ensure safety during rapid transitions.
Now, let's shift to a key distinction you've made. Learning versus growth. Many equate spiritual progress with accumulating knowledge. Why do you say true development is something entirely different from mere learning?
Learning is like adding layers, gaining skills or information, often for practical benefits. Growth, however, is about shedding layers and limitations. It's an intrinsic longing, not for external reward but for inner expansion. You don't get paid for self-realization, it's fulfillment in itself.
That's profound. In traditional societies, did this distinction influence how seekers were supported?
Indeed. In India, genuine seekers were cared for by the community, freeing them from survival concerns so they could focus entirely on inner growth. Today, without such support, seekers often have to juggle learning skills for livelihood with their spiritual pursuits.
So, for those primarily seeking growth, is structured learning even necessary?
Not always. For deep transformation, all that's needed is trust and receptivity. Some ashrams let such seekers simply be, without assigning tasks or teachings, because true growth arises from surrender, not from study.
Building on that, let's discuss the role of environment. How crucial is a supportive setting when someone undergoes rapid or intense spiritual change?
It's vital. Imagine undergoing major surgery in a chaotic street versus a sterile operating room. Similarly, intense spiritual shifts need carefully managed environments. Ashrams or dedicated spaces act as spiritual laboratories, protecting individuals from external disturbances and internal confusion.
Could you share an example from history or modern times illustrating the importance of such an environment?
Certainly. Take the case of Ramana Maharshi, who rarely left his ashram. His presence transformed countless lives, but the ashram's protected atmosphere was key. In the modern era, spiritual centers are meticulously designed to contain and guide powerful energies, ensuring participants are not overwhelmed.
With rising expectations, people hoping for enlightenment in a weekend, how do contemporary spiritual settings adapt?
Today's programs are often condensed for accessibility, but true transformation still requires patience and preparation. While some feel immediate shifts, for most, gradual acclimatization is safer. The environment must balance intensity with safety, offering both rapid progress and grounding support.
Finally, let's explore the role of the guru. Why is the presence of a teacher so pivotal when undergoing deep inner shifts, especially when one's very identity feels threatened?
A guru is not merely an instructor, but a catalyst for fundamental change. Imagine trying to demolish a house while living inside it impossible alone. The guru destabilizes old patterns and ensures that the process doesn't become destructive or frightening, guiding students through what may feel like existential risk.
In a sense, the guru acts as both a safeguard and a disruptor. Could you elaborate on how this dual role helps students confront their deepest fears or limitations?
Certainly. The guru intentionally challenges comfort zones, not to cause distress, but to reveal blind spots. As students encounter unfamiliar inner states, the guru offers reassurance and context, preventing regression. This guidance is especially crucial when rapid energetic shifts mimic the sensations of loss or death of identity.
So, without such mentorship, is there a risk of misunderstanding or retreating from genuine transformation?
Absolutely. Without experienced guidance, most people misinterpret profound changes as crises or madness, quickly reverting to old patterns. The guru's presence normalizes the extraordinary, enabling true transcendence rather than mere temporary relief.